What up, faces? It's the OZ. And as you can see, there's no police or nothing around me. And I ain't gonna go on one of my little rants about, the fuck boys and Constitution stomping and all that. Me, myself, personally, man, I'm in the transition. We all are, you know what I'm saying? We're all in the transition. Right now, I don't know if anybody follows like astrology, stuff like that, but right now we're in what's called a Mercury Retrograde, all right? And it's a time when the planet Mercury actually seems to be circling in reverse, all right? And I say seems to be because that's actually an illusion. It's not really circling in reverse. But during a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, we're going to notice a lot of things, little things, big things, all kinds of things just seem to go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And in a Mercury retrograde, just like the planet is it's an illusion that is spinning in reverse, so too all the things that may seem to be going wrong are illusions. You know what I mean? Things only go wrong according to our ideas, and we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. Every one of us have a purpose. That's why we're here, man. That's why we're here. We have a message. We have a gift. We have something to bring to this age and this time. At least I like to think so. A lot of times we can doubt that. A lot of times our ideas don't match up with our purposes, and we wonder why nothing works out. You know what I'm saying? Because our purpose don't give a fuck about our ideas, all right? Because we have a purpose, And it's about them cycles, I mean, I ain't trying to get all philosophy. I'm going to try to keep it real short. Nothing I do is really short and sweet, but you can guarantee it's always going to be some kind of deep, a little off, in Crazyville. But it has points, you know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. At least it does to me. It made me make sense to some other crazy people out there, some other Martians, you know what I'm saying? But everything's in cycles. Everything's in cycles. Lion King taught us that with the Circle of Life song, you know what I mean? Everything is in cycles. Your laundry goes in cycles, And if it wasn't for that spin cycle, hell, our fucking clothes would never dry. You know what I mean? It would take forever for them clothes to dry because they'd be soaking so wet. That spin cycle, it may look chaotic. It may look crazy, and it may not look like too much fun for too long if we were riding on it. Like that carnival ride where you stand up against a wall and they spin it real quick and the floor drops up and you're stuck to the wall. Now, who would buy a ticket to that ride if it was called the Eternal Spin? Ain't nobody getting on that motherfucker. Ain't nobody want to spin forever. You know what I'm saying? But you'll spin as long as you have to spin to get all the excess off of you. We're going to spin. You're going to spin. Things are going to spin out of control. And if they're spinning out of control, that is the key sign or the number one clue to let go of control. They're probably spinning out of control because you got the button. But it's cold. I woke up yesterday in Texas where it was nice and warm and I had shorts and tank top on. As you can see, I'm bundled up nice and warm here. But I stopped to do something. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get away from stuff like that, man, and and it's just to take it in, man. That sun right there, man, that sun, it has a cycle. All the planets, all the stars, all the sun, even this soil right here, this field has a cycle. It has a time when it's dormant. It ain't really accomplishing nothing. It's frozen. Can't do nothing with it. I know sometimes my life feels like that, But our purpose is going to continue to be our purpose, and it's going to continue to draw us. It's going to continue to lead us. It's going to continue to bump us around like a damn pinball. And right when we think we're going right straight to the hole, you know what I'm saying, the flipper come out, bang, boom, boom, boom. We're knocked off a little 50 points here, a little negative 10 there, you know what I'm saying, until we tilt. I learned a new definition of the word tilt recently during a little casino extravaganza that I went through a few months, where I had to have every dollar put into a slot machine, and I would go what's called tilt. And tilt is when I go in there and they start, when a person go in there, if you see a person in a casino and then they're hitting the ATM over and over and over and over, and they're going to that, they're on tilt. They're on tilt, man. They think they can get that money back. They think they can change what's happening instead of learning from it. You know, a lot of us, man. I know myself with my personal life. I had to continue to feel pain and seem what seemed to be losses and distress because I refused to learn the lesson that was not my purpose. I don't know how long it's going to take to come up over that little building right there, but I'll tell you one thing, it's a little too cold for me. But I just wanted